Good afternoon, good afternoon, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, how is everyone today? I hope that you are well and I hope that you are great today. I am just trying to just 1 second, so I can see your comments. Good afternoon. How is everyone? How are you? Let me know in the comments. Of course, as always, it's another Monday, although for me it seems like it's Tuesday already, because of course I have finished Monday. Your time is probably around 5 or 6 p.m. depending on where you are, and here in Thailand it is midnight at the moment, so it is quite late, but I am very happy that we're seeing each other today. So I prepared for you today a short lesson about some of the expressions that we can use to show other people that we care. It is a little bit already for a lesson for the Valentine's Day, but also for other situations in life as well. So I hope that you will like it, and it will be more of a talking lesson, so you will have to listen during this class more than anything else. But first, of course, say hello in the comments, say that you're here, let me know that you're here, and we're gonna start soon. I am fine. I have had a very long weekend. It was very nice, actually. I went to a city called Ściągnij, which is a 3 hours drive from where I'm staying at the moment, and I spent a weekend there. I saw beautiful, amazing places, and I went to the mountains. It was very good, really hot, but very nice. I really enjoyed myself, and now I am back in the city where I was before. Today I was very, very tired, so I really slept quite a bit during the day. And then I worked because I have a lot of work at the moment, something to do with some projects we're doing at OK English. So a lot of things going on, and even if I don't feel well or I'm very tired, I still have to work. So I did that, and yes, and now I am meeting you, lovely people. I am meeting you, and I'm very, very happy that I'm here. I'm very happy that we're meeting again. Marzena says, hello everyone, I'm fine, a little sleepy, so I need to drink the small cup of coffee. Not too much, Marzena, but because you have to sleep soon, probably. In Portugal, a lot of people drink coffee in the evenings, and I started doing the same. So when I eat my dinner, I sometimes have a very, very small cup of coffee, and it doesn't really affect me that much. I actually really like it. So I understand that you need a little bit of a pick-me-up today, Marzena. Good afternoon, Mariola. And Marzena says it's nice to see and hear again. Yes, the same. It's nice to see you here too. Isabella is here. I know that Isabella missed some of the meetings before because she forgot. You forgot, Isabella, that we changed it to a new hour. But I'm very, very happy to see you here. And Marzena says, I'm curious about your adventures. Yes, I mean, the north of Thailand is amazing. It's really beautiful. Maybe I will do some chatty lesson in the future. Marzena says, I'd like to visit Thailand next year. Guys, okay, I will tell you something. So this is something that I do on the side, czyli robię coś na boku. I do it on the side. I blog, and some of you maybe don't know or know. So if you go on Facebook or Instagram, Instagram and look for The Blonde Travels. That is my account that I do, and I write about my travels and adventures in Thailand. So if you're interested, come on Facebook or Instagram where you can find some of completely different things from here. Mariola says, mój mąż mówi, że dopiero 17 kawa szkodzi. Yeah, well, maybe. I am not sure. I drink only 2 coffees per day nowadays, sometimes 3, but it's really, really very rarely. Usually I drink 2 coffees, one in the morning and one during early afternoon. And I used to drink a lot. Yes, I used to drink when I was younger. I used to drink 5, 6 coffees per day. I don't think it's very good, to be honest, but I love coffee. I love coffee. I could drink it all the time, actually. Hey, Monika. Hey, and good evening, Agnieszka. Yes. And Isabella says it's a good idea to do maybe a lesson about Thailand. I will try. I think last year I did some of this. Maybe this year I will also do it as well. So yeah. Marzena says, I'm going to find you on Facebook. Yes, come and find me on Facebook. Yeah, let's I hope I post photos there. I post videos. So I hope you will enjoy it too. And sometimes it's in English. Most of the time it's in Polish. So I hope that you will find it interesting. Dobrze, moi drodzy, co my dzisiaj robimy? Rodzimy też możemy rodzić, nie ma sprawy, możemy rodzić materiał z angielskiego. Dzisiaj będziemy mówić o tym, w jakich sytuacjach i co możemy robić, kiedy chcemy powiedzieć, dać komuś do zrozumienia, że nam na tej osobie zależy. So a few things, we will have 7 expressions and 7 situations when we say to someone, I care about you. But we don't want to say I care about you. We will use different situations and different expressions to do that. So we will have a look at that in a moment. And this lesson is for people on level A2, so for beginners. Czyli ta lekcja jest bardziej dla początkujących osób, dla osób takich na poziomie A2, ale myślę, że osoby na wyższych poziomach też sobie mogą tutaj też mogą zostać i sobie skorzystać, dlatego że będziemy mieli trochę pytań, będziemy mogli się wypowiadać, więc jeżeli macie na to ochotę, to zostańcie. Ja też oczywiście będę dużo dzisiaj mówić po angielsku, więc będzie też i dla Was tutaj, dla osób na wyższych poziomach, będzie też dla Was trochę rzeczy. So as always, we're going to check first what did you do last week to practice English. I hope that you did at least a little bit last week, because it is important to have connection with the language and not always to come here for our sunset sessions, but also as well to do something by yourself. Okay, so any speaking, listening, reading, anything that you did, podcasts, books, anything, it counts. So of course, let me know in the comments what you did. Marzena says, me too, but I've drunk only 2 boiled coffees a day since for many years, we say, for many years. Yeah, since a year, but for many years, if you've done something for many years. Yes, me too, and I prefer it like that, because then I cannot sleep, and I'm a little bit shaky, and it's not good for me. So definitely I do that now. Okay, guys, so as I said before, we are going to look at 7 things that say I care about you. Okay, so of course I care. Yes, we have the expression I care. It means that you sometimes, not always, but it can mean that you love someone, right? I care about you. Or you like someone very much, right? The expression I care means that I really pay attention to something, that I want that person, or I want something to succeed, right? So I care. If I say I care about you, that means that I care about the person. But also it can be other things. We can care about our dogs, or the situation in the world, or I don't know, many other things. Money, right? Our financial situation. We can really care about a lot, especially about other people. So today we are going to talk about other people. So how to say I care about you, but we want to show it and also say it in a different way. Okay, so we'll have a look at these 7 situations. And let me see. Marzena says, last week I went to Athens. I was speaking and visiting many places. I love Athens. I went to Athens last year and it was very nice. I loved it. The food was good. The only thing was that I went in June and it was very hot. So during the day I had to stay at home, and then I went out in the morning, and then I went out in the late afternoon. It was really a bit too hot to do sightseeing. Marzena says, I try to have a contact every day. I read short texts, listen to teachers on Facebook, and have private lessons once a week. That is a lot of work you're doing, Marzena. I had 2 English lessons with Ilana. I listened to some podcasts in English. Perfect, Agnieszka. Marzena says, I take part in yours and Agnieszka Sołowia-Głuszek lessons live. Perfect, Marzena. That is really good. I am glad to hear that you are participating in so many things. It's good to keep up the contact with the language, of course. Okay, so let's have a look at the things that we can do. So think about this question. How do you show your loved ones you love them and care about them? How do you show your loved ones you love them and care about them? Of course, the first things that we can think about are hugs and kisses and things when we say I love you or I care about you. But there are some other situations that you can use to show the other people that you care about them or you love them. So what do you do to show that to your family? Okay, so think about that for a second. To me, there are many things. So it depends on who we talk about, because you can, for example, talk about your kids or your parents or your partner, right? But very often it is just things like going shopping and buying something that it's their favorite, like maybe they liked some chocolate very much and you see it in the shop, so you buy it for them, and they didn't want that, but they didn't ask you to do it, but you do it out of your own will. Buying flowers for your wife or even for your husband, right? What else? Taking someone to dinner, watching a movie with someone, or letting that other person choose a movie. But also things like, we are going to talk about this today, but for example, telling the other person to call you when they get home. So when they travel at night, right? Then we can ask them, please call me when you get home. So these are all the things that we can say or do when we want to show other people that we care. Marzena says, I can stand my husband snoring. That's love. That's love, Marzena. I try to have contact, smile, speak, take care about them, give presents, remember about their names, days, and birthdays. Absolutely, that is so important, right? Some people don't care about, birthdays and names days, but it's nice to remember. It's nice to remember about that. I think what else? Keeping contact with someone, right? Keeping in touch with someone. It's very important. To call someone every now and again, to ask them how are you? Is everything okay? Ask them about their life, being interested in that other person's life. Absolutely, yes. Yes. So these are all very, I think these are all very important here, for sure. So the next one I want to ask you is, when can you say that you are proud of someone? Okay, so one of the expressions that says, I care about you, is saying, I'm proud of you. So when can you say, I'm proud of you to another person? Okay, think about your partner, your kids, again, your family, but also your friends as well, of course. I can see. Monica says, I make a healthy meal to care for my family's health. Excellent. Very good point, Monica. I like that. Marzena says, I wish them the best. I follow their life events and I try to be helpful, nice and kind. Yes, remembering about them, asking about them. I think Monica says here a very important thing, right? Looking after that other person's health is very important when you have kids, when you have a partner, and you're trying to, cook healthy, good food for them. That's is great. Mariola says, make them delicious pizza. We go to visit our parents. We can surprise them with an unexpected visit or phone call. Yes, absolutely. I think that's lovely. Again, food is very important for people, for a lot of people, and cooking something nice. In this case, earlier Monica said healthy food, but it can be a pizza, right? Once in a while, it can be a pizza. It can be something a little less unhealthy, a little less healthy, but it can be delicious, and you can eat it together too. Marzena says, I'm proud of my children. Yes. I did a vertical good spaghetti bolognese for dinner. Yes, absolutely. You're cooking for other people. Yeah, great. So I'm proud of you. And someone said, Marzena, I think said that you can say that to your kids. Yes, absolutely. So one thing that comes to my mind, you can say, I'm proud of you when someone passes an exam, right? So especially for kids, I think a lot of parents say that to their kids, hopefully, that I'm very proud of you when the kid passes an exam, or they pass to a better school, or I don't know, passes a driving test, right? Learns how to drive. So a lot of these things, I'm proud of you, is connected to children, of course, but it can be connected to your partner, for example, when they get a promotion at work, right? So when they get something, when they get a dream job, when they get more money, when the boss says that they did something really well, when they, what else? When they get a bonus at work also, or they, for example, have a hobby, right? And they can succeed at something really that is important to them, right? So a lot of people take part in some competitions and in some things that they always wanted to do, like Ironman, for example. That's a very popular thing in Poland to do, and you can always say, I'm proud of you. So remember that when we say proud, when we have the word proud, if you want to add a person, we say proud of someone, right? I am proud of you. So we can say that when we pass or someone passes an exam. The next one that we can say when we want to say that we care about someone, we can say, how could I forget? And that one is an interesting one. How could I forget? How could I forget is used when we, for example, remembered about someone's birthday or anniversary, and we called them or we went to visit that person with a present, and this person is surprised. This person is very surprised because you remembered and said, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that you remember. And you could say, how could I forget? How could I forget? It's a rhetorical question, so it doesn't need a reply from anyone, but this means that it was not possible for you to forget. So you always remember about that person. And you said here that, it's very important when you remember about anniversaries and birthdays and, other things that happen in people's lives. And I think it's very important even to write a message sometimes, or even to call. You don't have to go with a present, you don't have to buy anything, but to remember about important events in people's lives, it shows that you actually care about that person. When my friend is able to do something extraordinary, achieve the goal, yes, Marzena, absolutely. About yes, you can always say your best friend, for example, did something really great, and you can say, I'm proud of you. Agnieszka says we can say so when someone achieves his goal or their goal, when someone passed their exam. Yes, absolutely. Whatever happens, I'm proud of you. Yes, absolutely. This is a very good one, Mariola. I really like this one. And this one says, whatever happens, I'm proud of you. It's a very, very lovely phrase. So this means you don't have to win for me, right? You are as perfect as you are to me, and whatever happens, whatever you do, I'm proud of you. Monica, you can be proud of someone when someone did something inconvenient for them, but is good for their health, mind, body. Absolutely. Yes. This is also very important, right? So when people want to, change their healthy habits or unhealthy habits, they stop smoking, they go on a diet, they start exercising. It's very difficult for them, right? Especially with addictions as well. But it's good. It's in a long term, it is good for them. Maybe not very convenient, maybe not very easy, but also very good. So you can always say, I am proud of you. I'm proud of me because I continue learning English. Yes, of myself. Yes, but we say, I am proud of myself. Absolutely, yes. That is a better expression. And you can be proud of yourselves. All of you, of course, for coming here. It is an achievement. It is an achievement. So how could I forget? It's something that we use when we remember about someone's birthday or anniversary and that person is surprised that you remembered. So instead saying, oh, no problem, or something like that, we can say, oh, come on, how could I forget? It's so important for me to remember this. Okay, good. Next one is number 3, is also something that we can say very often. So now it's your turn to tell me, when can we say it? So the phrase is, you are in my thoughts and prayers. Okay, you are in my thoughts and prayers. When do you think we can say it? When would we use it? In what kind of situations would we use this sentence? Okay, you are in my thoughts and prayers. Okay, let me know in the comments. and I will remind you about, of course, a worksheet that you can download, right? I don't know if you remember, but you can download a worksheet from today from the website that I just posted. If you'd like to keep these slides for yourselves, they are available for you. I remember, Isabella says, I remember for birthday, someone for next day, but then I have very good wytłumaczenie for this. Wytłumaczenie po angielsku to jest excuse. Tak jak excuse me, przepraszam, wybacz mi, tak? Tak tutaj jest excuse. So it is a very good excuse for that, yeah? Also, by the way, we can also say, if you forget about someone's birthday and you remember about it later on, in Polish we say spóźnione, ale szczere, tak? Spóźnione, ale szczere życzenia. So it happens sometimes. You might forget, it's okay. It can happen. But in English, we would say happy belated birthday. Right? I'm sorry, I forgot. Happy belated birthday. So this one is when you are late with your birthday wishes. Isabella, when you're thinking about someone special, not entirely, a little bit yes. When someone called you and you didn't expect that, no. In trouble, Katarzynka says yes, absolutely. So this one, I can see it's new for you. So you are in my thoughts and prayers. We use when someone is in trouble, just like Katarzyna said here. When someone has some problems, very serious problems, very often when someone is sick or someone has really big problems in life, or has a sick parent or sick child, usually we use it when someone has some kind of really big problems like that. So usually with health or something that is very serious. So when we say you are in my thoughts and prayers, it means that someone is in trouble and we think about them all the time and we pray for them, right? Even, I would say, if you don't believe in God, maybe leave that prayer aside, right? But if you pray and if you believe, you go to church, then of course prayers. But if you don't believe in God or anything, you can always say you are in my thoughts, or I think about you all the time, right? But you are in my thoughts, it means I think about you all the time. It's just a nicer way of saying it. So this expression we use when someone is sick or struggles with something. It means that they have a problem and they try to solve that problem. Okay, so this one is a very nice thing to say if you want to support someone, right? Sometimes in some situations we cannot really do much. All right, if someone is really sick and has really big health problems, we cannot do anything, right? We can only support them with just thinking about them and maybe calling them and finding out how they are. So saying that you are in my thoughts all the time, or you are in my thoughts and prayers, then it means that we think about them all the time. So it is important for the other persons as well, of course. Even if you're not there, you cannot come, you cannot visit, but they know that you are there, and it is important for that person. I think and pray for my close family, others, for peace in the world and good human relations. Yes, exactly. So in this case, of course, you can always say to other person, like of course, if sometimes it depends on you if you want to say that you pray for the other person, because it might not be that important for the other one. But if you think that it's good, you feel good about doing that, and you know that this person appreciates that, then it's nice to say, of course, as well. But it's really important to support every person. Absolutely, yes, 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 yes. It is good. It is good to say that. Another one. This one, I like this because I think it's the number 4 that I'm going to show you. This one is something that we do all the time. We might say it to the other person, but maybe sometimes we don't think that it is something that says, I care about you. So this one is wear your seatbelt. Okay? So wear your seatbelt. What is a seatbelt? It is the thing that you have in a car. Okay? You sit in a car and then is a belt and you put it here to be safe. So when someone is driving and someone is in the car, so usually we remind about this. We say this to our children very often because adults usually remember about wearing a seatbelt, but maybe children don't remember that much, so maybe we will remind them more often. But I think reminding people to be safe, call you when they get home at night, things like that, it does say that you care about them. So when someone is going for a drive or a road trip, right, we can say this to them. We can say, wear your seatbelt, wear your seatbelt. So, be safe, look after yourself, because I care about you. I want you to be alive and I want you to be safe. I want you to be with me here, and I don't want you to be hurt or have an accident. I think it is a really nice way of just saying I care about you. But think, what else can you say in this situation? So when you have someone that is going on a road trip or a drive, what can you say in this situation as well? There are other things when you say goodbye to that person. What else can you say? Let me know in the comments as always. I will just check if there are more. You must wear a seatbelt, yes. Is it something like szerokiej drogi? Szerokiej drogi would be, I need to think what comes to my mind. Have a safe trip, right? Have a safe trip. I would think that drive safe. I wouldn't say we have something like szerokiej drogi. Nothing comes to mind at the moment. Maybe something. No, we wouldn't say wide roads. No. That is something we don't really say exactly. You cannot translate it into Polish. But let's say szerokiej drogi po angielsku. What else Google says? Google says wide road, but don't use it like that. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, have a nice trip, have a good trip, enjoy your trip. Yeah, nothing like szerokiej drogi. Most of the time we just say have a nice trip, have a safe trip, things like that. Szerokiej drogi in Polish, right? It does mean drive safe, be safe on the road, because if you have a wide road ahead of you, that means that you are going to be probably safe. So more or less the same, right? Yeah, the same as udanego lotu, for example, we would say, right? So this again in English we wouldn't say, we say have a safe flight, right? It is absolutely necessary to wear a seatbelt. Yes, absolutely. It is absolutely necessary to do that. Yes. Więc pomyślcie jeszcze, co można powiedzieć, jak ktoś wyrusza w drogę gdzieś, tak, jedzie samochodem, prowadzi samochód lub jako pasażer, co jeszcze możemy do takiej osoby powiedzieć? Możemy powiedzieć szerokiej drogi, powiedzieliście, yes. Czy jeszcze coś jest, co możemy powiedzieć do kierowcy na przykład? What else do we say to a driver, for example, right? I think that there are a couple of other things that we can say in these situations. Więc myślcie, piszcie, co tam jeszcze Wam przychodzi do głowy, a ja Wam jeszcze podeślę oczywiście informację, że są nowe pakiety. Od tygodnia już dużo osób się zapisało, więc super, bardzo się cieszę. Mam nadzieję, że jeszcze ktoś z Was się zapisze, dopisze i skorzysta z tego. Dodatkowo są to też pakiety dla osób, które po prostu nie chcą pamiętać o tym, że trzeba przedłużyć pakiet, że trzeba tam dopłacić, coś tam, że zrobić przelew i tak dalej. To są pakiety, które Wam to na pewno ułatwią i ułatwią Wam też organizację pracy. Dodatkowo teraz macie dostęp do grafików wszystkich nauczycieli, których mamy, więc możecie sobie zmieniać, przemieniać, zamieniać, jak tam sobie chcecie i również z tych pakietów w każdym momencie można zrezygnować z nich, zanim pakiet się skończy lub żeby nie przedłużać, jeżeli nie chcecie, więc w każdym momencie można z nich zrezygnować, nie trzeba się tutaj prawda, mówić, że będziecie z nami przez cały czas, można też wziąć pakiet na próbę i jak coś będzie nie tak, ale wiem, że wszystko będzie jak najlepiej, bo nasi nauczyciele są super, więc jeżeli macie ochotę na takie lekcje, to oczywiście jesteśmy dla Was tutaj i podrzucam Wam jak zawsze link do zapisów. No i patrzę, co tam jeszcze. Dużo z Was. I ask if it's Sonia more your seat. Aha, przepraszam Marzena, dobrze, nie zrozumiałam. Wear your seatbelt oznacza założyć pasy w samochodzie. Seatbelt to jest pas w samochodzie, ale też w samolocie. Czasami się mówi fasten your seatbelt, bardziej jest to takie formalne. W samolocie jak będą pokazywać Wam te wszystkie, wiecie, na samym początku te bezpieczeństwa, procedury, to tam mówią fasten seatbelt, natomiast bardziej po takiemu w języku powszednim powiemy wear your seatbelt, czyli ubrać pas bardziej. In other case, try to take a taxi. Yes, a cab. Stay safe. Be careful. Take care. Have a nice trip. Have a good weather as well. Yes, absolutely. Drive safe. Tak, czyli bardzo dużo rzeczy, które się odnoszą do bezpieczeństwa. Jak najbardziej. Right? So everything that we can think about to do with safety. We can also use. So drive safely. We can say to a driver, czyli prowadź ostrożnie. Safely is an adverb, so we drive how? We drive safely. So drive safely. Another thing that always comes to my mind is call me when you get there, right? So I will stay up until you call me and you say I'm home, everything is fine, right? I think that is always something nice, that someone is waiting there for your call so you can tell them that you're there. Another one, number 6, is something that is interesting. So when can you say, here, have mine? When can you say that? What does that mean? What do you think? In what situations you will use that? Here, have mine. What do you think? I will give you a couple of seconds to think about and to let me know the answer for this, because I'm wondering if you can actually guess what that actually means. It is, without a context, it's quite hard to guess, but you know English very well. A lot of you know English very well, so I am pretty sure that someone there will guess what that means. Monica says that maybe I forget something. No, unfortunately, that is not what it means. Here, have mine. This means something else. Here, have mine. When can you say that? Oh, I'm jumping from one screen. Have my car. Give mine when we give something to somebody. Yes, very good, Marzena. Yes. So here, have mine means I will give you this, what I have. So we say it when we share something. Okay, so it can be many situations. For example, with food, right? Let's say you go to a restaurant with your partner, and they order a dish, and you order one dish, and you like your dish a lot, and they get a dish they don't like, and they are very disappointed, and they say, oh my gosh, I don't like this dish. So you want to share your food, and you say, here, have mine, right? So have some of my food. I will share this with you because I love you, I care about you, right? So you can say it when you share with, you want to share something with someone and you don't mind sharing. Okay, so this one is a nice one. Take my thing, a car, for example. Yeah, a car could be. A car it's a little bit more serious, depends who you give it to. But yes, that's what I mean. Forget swimming cap, and you can take mine. Yes. Yes, exactly. Yes, Monica, very good. Sorry, I didn't understand. Yes, so so you're going swimming, like Monica says, you're going swimming, and your partner or your child, right, forgot a swimming cap, right? And you can say, here, have mine. I don't need it. I have short hair, for example. I don't need to use, I have two, right? I can give you one of mine already. Yes, and the last one that I have for you is tell me about it. Tell me about it, okay? Tell me about it is used when someone has a problem or has something exciting to say. So we can have a friend who has a problem with her boyfriend or boyfriends, or a husband or children, and they are very, maybe they're crying, or they're very depressed, they're very sad, right? We can say, tell me about it. I'm here. I'm going to listen to you. Or someone has something very exciting to say. Maybe a person came back from a holiday, and they are very excited. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing, and you sit down with this person and say, tell me about it. Tell me about your holiday. I'm here to listen. I want to know all about it. I've never been to this country, or I've been to this country, but I have completely different experiences, right? So we can always tell the other person that we are here and we are listening, and we want to know more about this person. I think, when we listen to other people, we show them that we care, because listening is caring, right? There's even a saying like that in English as well. Mój szwagier zawsze powtarza, że żony i samochodu się nie pożycza. Could be. I think there's something in it. There's something in it for sure. About your travels, visiting, sightseeing, yes. When someone, when someone has some experiences, but also problems, right? Sightseeing, visiting, travels. Maybe your last book that you read, Marzena says. Yes, absolutely. Film that you watch, that they watched. Anything, listening. When we listen to other people, it means that we care for sure. Okay, good. We're almost done for today. So let me know if you have some other ideas that you want to share and you want to, tell me about how you show that you care and what kind of expressions you use when you want to show other people that you care. Jedna rzecz, już będziemy kończyć za chwilkę oczywiście, rzecz taka, że od marca będziemy mieli lekcje grupowe i ja je będę prowadzić. To są lekcje grupowe dla osób A2 na poziomie A2 i B1 i będzie to bardzo fajna okazja. Będą małe grupy od 4 do 6 osób, to będą tylko 2 grupy, czyli tylko 2 zrobimy, więc kto, nie wiem ile będzie chętnych, mam nadzieję, że będzie trochę, że chociaż stworzymy po 4 osoby te grupy i cena za 10 lekcji, czyli 20 godzin, bo będzie jedna sesja do 2 godzin będzie trwała, to będzie 650 zł i podrzucę Wam jeszcze, jeżeli ktoś z Was by się chciał zapisać na te zajęcia, to już podrzucam Wam link do tego, żeby się zapisać na lekcję, na listę zainteresowanych. W następnym tygodniu mam nadzieję, że się wyrobię, ale mam taką nadzieję, że się wyrobię. Będę miała gotowe dla Was już plany lekcji, czyli będzie wszystkie 10 lekcji dla 2 grup będą rozpisane, będziecie mogli zobaczyć, jakie tematy będziecie się uczyć i będziecie mogli sobie je ściągnąć również dla siebie. Te grupy będą we wtorki, w środy wieczorami. Jeszcze do końca muszę zobaczyć godzinę, ale myślę, że chyba o 19, 18 albo 19 i raz w tygodniu. Tak? Czyli dla grupy A2 będzie raz w tygodniu i dla grupy B1 będzie raz w tygodniu, więc niezbyt intensywne na luzie lekcje. Celem lekcji jest to, żeby Was rozruszać, żeby Wam utrwalić materiały dla tych 2 grup, czyli tak, żebyśmy pod koniec tych 10 lekcji mieli pewność, że znacie to, co na tym poziomie znać trzeba i że potraficie się posługiwać językiem w rozmowie, w konwersacji, używając tej wiedzy, którą macie. I to będą też zajęcia, które będą Was przygotowywać do tego, żeby wskoczyć na kolejny poziom zaawansowania, a w końcu też przygotować Was do rozmowy z obcokrajowcem. Także już link podrzuciłam Wam, jeżeli chcecie, tutaj jakieś kukuryku mi się zrobiło, jeżeli chcecie się zapisać, to zapraszam. Zaczynamy bodajże 20 marca, 20-21, więc już całkiem niedługo, także będziemy już działać. Od następnego tygodnia będzie można sobie ściągnąć plan lekcji, a od 19-20 będzie można się zapisać. Będę przyjmować zapisy i tak jak mówię, kto pierwszy, ten lepszy. Więc trzeba stać na posterunku, a że grupy będą małe, to mam nadzieję, że się szybko wyprzeda. Dobrze, sprawdzam jeszcze, co tutaj piszecie. Agnieszka says, myślę, że szybciej pożyczy żonę niż samochód. Zależy jaka żona i zależy jaki samochód. Agnieszka. About the theater's performances you went to. Yes, you can ask about the theater, films, music, books, absolutely. Tell me about the same as I'm all ears, zamieniam się słuch. Yes, I'm all ears. Yes, absolutely. You can say, I'm here for you. Tell me about it. I'm all ears is a very good idiom to use in these situations. The old-fashioned man, yeah. Katarzyna, już mówiłam o której godzinie, jeżeli chodzi o lekcje grupowe, to tak jak mówiłam, prawdopodobnie 18-19. Jeszcze, tak jak mówię, 2 następne tygodnie to będą dopracowywać szczegóły. zależy mi, żeby to była godzina wieczorna, żeby już każdy był po pracy, ale też żeby nie była za bardzo wieczorna. Jeżeli te lekcje będą trwały po 2 godziny, to też nie chcę o 22 skończyć. Tak, nie tylko ze względu na siebie, ale też ze względu na Was, no bo każdy by chciał jeszcze sobie odsapnąć wieczorem trochę i ma różne inne rzeczy do zrobienia, więc myślę, że jakbyśmy zrobili na 18 albo na 18:30, to by było dobrze. Myślę. Dobrze. Ale oczywiście oprócz lekcji grupowych, no to jeszcze mamy lekcję 1 na 1 z native speakerem. I zapraszam Was oczywiście bardzo serdecznie, jeżeli chcecie jeszcze bardziej rozwinąć angielski, jeżeli chcecie mówić bardziej, jeżeli chcecie mieć trening z native'em i naprawdę popracować nad konwersacją, bo nie wszystkim pasują lekcje grupowe, to też trzeba powiedzieć, że lekcje grupowe nie są dla wszystkich. Jeżeli szczególnie osoby nieśmiałe, posiadające bardzo dużą barierę językową albo nie wiem, mające jakieś takie opory duże przed mówieniem. No, lekcje grupowe nie zawsze są dla takich osób. Często zależy też jaka grupa, ale czasami jest tak, że jednak te osoby się o wiele bardziej wstydzą i wtedy lekcje na 1 o wiele są lepsze i przydatniejsze i o wiele lepiej działają. Także oczywiście te lekcje też nadal są dostępne i jak zawsze czekam na oczywiście spotkanie z Wami na konsultacji, więc wstawiam to. Agnieszka pyta się, czy mam nowych nauczycieli. Na zdjęciach macie tutaj nowych nauczycieli, jeszcze o nich nie mówiłam. Na razie ci nauczyciele uczą naszych klientów korporacyjnych. To są projekty, które robimy oprócz tego, o których ja tutaj raczej nie mówię aż tak często, ale mamy tak. Natomiast oni będą uczyć naszych uczniów prywatnych, bo Anna na przykład odchodzi w marcu, więc będzie troszkę zmiany, więc oni na razie jeszcze uczą jedną firmę, ale będą też mieli lekcje z Wami dostępne. W nowych pakietach jest też tak, że macie dostęp do nich wszystkich, więc będziecie możecie sobie skorzystać. Tutaj na zdjęciu akurat wstawiłam Rose. Rose jest z południowej Afryki i mamy Williama, który jest ze Stanów Zjednoczonych. Mamy jeszcze Berniego, a ostatnio doszedł do nas z Australii. Taki trochę starszy pan, trochę odstaje wiekowo od reszty naszych nauczycieli, ale jest bardzo super i bardzo cudowny człowiek w ogóle. Taki bardzo, bardzo spokojny i taki naprawdę wyluzowany, jak to Australijczyk zresztą. Więc on myślę, że też w przyszłości będzie oferował lekcje naszym prywatnym uczniom również. Dobrze, okay guys, so Alana is the best. Monika says I'm not new teachers. Yes, tak jak mówiłam, jak już będą mieli grafiki dostępne, na razie póki co jest ok z tymi osobami, które mamy, ale myślę, że będę musiała w przyszłości ich przetransferować z tych korporacyjnych projektów na też te prywatne, dlatego że jeżeli Anna odejdzie, to jest jeszcze, to mamy wystarczająco niby nauczycieli, ale oni mają pozapychane grafiki bardzo często, więc trzeba będzie tutaj też zrobić, mieć dodatkowe godziny, żeby każdy mógł zabukować z kim chce i każdy mógł wykorzystać pakiety. Okay guys, that would be it for today. I hope that you got something out of it. It was a nice lesson, very relaxed and really conversational. I hope that you liked it. So give me a heart, give me a smiley face, give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and share it with your friends, of course. So thank you very, very, very much for today. I hope that you have a great week ahead and lots of fun this week. Great the rest of the evening today as well. Have a lovely time, relax, and I'll see you next week on Monday. Bye bye.